Once you make this version of raw jackfruit, you will be tempted to make it again and again. The dry, spicy and tangy flavors will leave you amazed. So this season, when you have raw jackfruit in the market, do try this recipe and let me know how it turned out. Stay tuned for the entire recipe. Hey guys, I am Subhankari and I welcome you all to my channel Food Corner English, and I hope you all are doing great in your lives. If you are new to my page, do subscribe to my page and do not forget to tap the bell button. Thank you all for loving my channel so much and like my videos. So let's begin with this awesome recipe. So here I have taken raw jackfruit. I have cut it into pieces. So for this recipe I have taken half kg of cut jackfruit, raw jackfruit. I need to first cook it for around 80%. For that I'll use a pressure cooker. I'll be adding half teaspoon of salt and only 150 ml or normal teacup, half cup of water, and now I'll pressure cook it. So I have closed the lid and here goes my pressure cooker on gas. I'll cook it in medium flame for one whistle and then I'll reduce the flame to lowest and then I'll wait till another whistle comes in low flame, and once the whistle comes I'll switch off the flame and wait till the gas naturally resets. This will enable the jackfruit to cook to 80%, and the water that we used, that was around just half cup, 150 ml, that will do work. And as you can see the texture, it's commonly known as vegetarian's meat because of this texture. So jackfruit is done. Now I'll heat 3 tablespoons mustard oil and in high flame I'll just nicely toss them till they get a golden texture. I don't need to over fry them, just I need to toss for around 5 to 8 minutes. I have added very little amount of oil. If you want, you can add more amount of oil, but for me 3 tablespoons of oil is perfect. And once the jackfruit is roasted, 2 pinch of turmeric I'll be adding. It's around 1/4 teaspoon so that this jackfruit gets a nice color. After adding turmeric, just roast for 1 minute or 2 and you can see how nicely it's done. Keep it aside, and in the same pan I'll heat 4 tablespoons of mustard oil. Some whole dry spices goes in, some black peppercorns, cinnamon sticks and green cardamom goes in. You can also add some cloves. So this I'll just saute for 30 to 40 seconds and then I'll add chopped garlic 2 tablespoons. It's around 7 to 8 cloves of garlic, and chopped ginger 1 tablespoon. Roasting this garlic and ginger in mustard oil will give a very nice aroma. So now I'll saute them for just 20 to 30 seconds till it slightly changes color. Meanwhile, I have taken here 2 to 3 medium sized potatoes. I have peeled them and I've cut them into wedges. This goes in. Now all this process I am doing it in medium flame, and now I'll mix these potatoes with this ginger and garlic. Reduce the flame to lowest and cover it and let it cook in its own moisture for around 2 to 3 minutes. That's it. In 2 to 3 minutes these potatoes will be around 40-30% done and when slight coloration will happen. At this stage I'll be adding chopped green chilli. Again, it depends upon your taste, and here I have taken sliced onion. It's around 2 large size onion I have taken it, and some amount of salt I have added, and I'll mix all the ingredients, give it a mix and then reduce the flame to lowest and cover it for more 2 to 3 minutes. Now after 2 to 3 minutes these potatoes are almost 80% done and the nice caramelized taste of onions have indulged in potatoes. It's done. At this stage I'll be adding that roasted jackfruit, some turmeric powder goes in, red chilli powder, coriander powder, cumin powder and some garam masala powder goes in. At this stage I'll mix all the spices with the caramelized onions and potatoes with the jackfruit in medium flame, and all the flavors will be absorbed by the jackfruit. You can see the texture, the onions have become soft and caramelized, and this will give a very nice sweet flavor. 1 tomato I have taken, it was 1 medium sized tomato that I have pureed without water, that I have added. Some chopped coriander leaves also goes in, and now I'll mix everything for around 3 to 4 minutes till the tomato puree is nicely absorbed by this jackfruit. So after 3 to 4 minutes of sauteing everything nicely, I'll be adding 3 tablespoons of the boiled jackfruit stock that we had used in pressure cooker, and I'll cover it for more 5 to 6 minutes, and then after 5 to 6 minutes jackfruit is almost done because we have covered it 2 times and cooked, and you can see all the spices have nicely mingled together. And now it's time to add 2 small tomato. I have cut it into wedges, basically a little bit large size, some chopped green chilli and some salt according to taste. Give it a mix. At this stage the recipe is dry and this is what we want. So everything goes up nicely. These tomatoes will leave a peculiar texture. I'll reduce the flame to lowest and cover it for more 5 to 6 minutes, and then finally I'll be adding some tomato ketchup, 2 tablespoons, for the tangy flavor. It gives a very nice flavor, believe me. And then I'll add lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, around half a lemon I have used, and then some chopped green coriander goes in, and finally I'll give it a mix with 2 slitted green chilies, and this is done. You can see the texture, it's perfect. The jackfruit is completely done and the texture of this recipe will blow your mind. It's completely dry with the flavors of spices, the texture of onions, and it goes well with rotis or some parathas, even with rice. Do try this recipe, you will love the flavors. And now it's time for the comment of the day. Today's comment is from Sharan Sanidhya. She writes, your recipe always looks really tasty and delish, but your voice makes your video more divine. I'm a huge fan of your cooking style. I hope you stay fit and fine all the days of your life. Ma Sindhuja bless you. Have a good day. Thank you so much, Sharans, for such beautiful, lovely words. I'm so much in love with your comment. I'm so glad my videos is watched by some beautiful souls like you. Thank you for so concerning, and thank you for letting me know your thoughts. Stay safe and stay connected. And for today's recipe, this delicious dry version of jackfruit curry, to give it a try. If you have liked my effort, do subscribe to my page. Do not forget to tap the bell button. And you can also follow Sue's Food Corner English on Instagram and Facebook. See you in next video. Till then, stay safe, love life, and happy fooding.